Hello everyone, this is the Comedic Witch. I'm back with another video, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video that I did. I actually went on to my YouTube channel and it actually says that I can't do videos longer than 15 minutes. So, yeah, so that is something I have to fix, but I'll do it some other time. I'm not really interested in doing it right now. So I'm going to be talking about being a pagan at work, and I'm using the word pagan because that is the word that people commonly use when they're dealing with non-Christian beliefs or non-Jewish or non-Islamic ones. So one of the things that you learn when you are when you're working for a business is religious accommodations, and this is something that I have not had to actually do, but it has gotten to the point, especially when we talk about Samhain, which is one of the most important of the Wiccan holidays, where that I have to work that day, and I literally have to request the first off in order to be able to do that. And the impression that you get when you're Wiccan or when you're a pagan of any kind and you do celebrate Samhain is, oh, Halloween is not a holiday, it's not a religious holiday, and they act like, you know, oh, you know, why in the world do you want this off and all this type of stuff. But they get really kind of nasty, especially when they have children, because it'd be like, oh, no, I have a kid and all this, and you can't, you know, I want to have it off so I can get my kid trick-or-treating. First of all, I'm not a manager, so that don't apply to me. The attitude that I really get from work, and don't get me wrong, I love my job, I really do, is that unless you have kids, you don't get Halloween or you don't get Samhain off. So you literally have to request, the following day off in order to celebrate Samhain, which should not be a thing. But then you have some people say, well, you shouldn't make a big deal about it and everything. It's just, you know, just request the next day off. It's like, I kind of wanted to celebrate Samhain, you know, on Samhain, and not on the day after Samhain. Because that's more of a Catholic thing. And I'm not a Catholic. And all that type of stuff. But I'm not really used to kind of like saying, no, I want that day off. Because then, you know, then it's like, I live in a state where they don't have to tell you the reason that they're letting you go. They can let you go for any reason. They don't have, and as long as they don't say it's religious or whatever, you can't get them for it. But that's the thing, that's a problem, is I want Samhain off and everything. And now if I work mornings, okay, that's different. Okay, great. Alright, great. I can still come home and I can still do my Samhain. But it's when I have to close is the issue, because, you know, I'm so dead tired from closing that when I get home, I don't want to do anything. I just want to go to bed, and then I wake up at like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and there goes most of my day. So it's like this. It's like, you know, if, you know, like I said, well, hey, if I'm going to work on Halloween, can I at least work on mornings? You're like, well, I have a kid, and I'm like, okay, I'm not a manager. How does this affect me? But that is the attitude that anytime you want to at least like open, you're kind of like, no, you can't do that because I've got a kid and I want to take him or her trick-or-treating. And so, in other words, I'm sending you on nights and I don't really care if you don't like it. Well, guess what? I don't like it. But, you know, it's, what are you going to do? And that's one of the things that when you live in a southern state where you know, where, oh, I can get off on Sunday with no problem because, oh, I'm going to church. But when you are, asking for Halloween off, it's kind of like, oh, no, you can't do that because we got kids and we want to take them trick-or-treating. They don't seem to understand that this is a religious holiday for you as somebody who practices a religion like Wicca. But my big fear is that I would get fired over it, and I would not know that that's the reason I'm getting fired over it. And that is, to me, that's just full-blown discrimination. But I did request the first off, and I'm going to be like, I better not get a call from, oh, I need you to come in. I'm like, no, I can't come in. Well, why not? Because this is my religious holiday. And everything. But yeah. But it's kind of like the attitude I got last year was, oh, Halloween is not a holiday that has any kind of religious connotations. Well, you were your wife was sort of into paganism, so, yeah, you should have known that. It is really, really annoying to literally have your religion looked down upon, be like, oh, well, Halloween is not really a holiday, and all this type of bullshit. But it's not, I don't think it's right or fair that, we have to put up with that. It's like, well, if I'm telling you that I need this certain day off, especially if after Corona is over, COVID is over, and people and Coven start getting together, yeah, Coven members are going to say, hey, look, I need this day off, and everything. But it's just, it's one of those things you got to put up with, as being a pagan in the South. You got to put up with bullshit and assholes that flat out just don't care, and they will use the fact is they've got children to say, well, guess what? You can't work mornings, and and everything. So it's bullshit. It is point blank. It's bullshit. But last year it hurt a lot more than it is this year because I wanted to do a dumb supper, and I ended up being so dead tired from working on Halloween night that I couldn't do the dumb supper because my body was just not into it. So I actually did not celebrate Samhain at all last year because I was just so dead tired from, from all that. But, this is the thing is, if push comes to shove, I am going to get hold of the EEOC, and I'm going to file a complaint and everything. But that's only if things get like that. I know, so yeah, so that's the thing you gotta put up with, and you also have to put up with people going, oh, you're trying to explain things to people, and they don't want to listen to you, and they think that it's stupid, or they think that your holidays are stupid, or they think that your practice is stupid, and it's just stupid. I'm using stupid a lot in this video. But I am going to try to do this. At least try to get enough sleep and wake up the next day and do my Samhain ritual and all this type of stuff. But yeah, it's just fucking stupid. It's just fucking stupid. But yeah, you gotta put up with it. You gotta put up with it because you live in a southern state. You gotta put up with it because you live in a state where they can fire you for no reason. And they did not have to tell you the reason that they have fired you. you have to put up with people that don't respect your religion. You got to put up with people that think your religion is a joke. You got to put up with people that think their religion is the true and only way. And it's annoying beyond anything to have that kind of problems. But, you know, I don't mention why I want that day off, because I'm pretty much, my religion is private, even though they've seen me with, you know, my religious symbols over time, and they know that I'm a pagan. I know Thomas knows that I'm a pagan, like I know that he's gay. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm planning on to do on November 1st, is if I am called to, hey, we need you to come in, I'll be like, no, I can't do that. Because, and like, why not? Because this is my religious holiday. I said, look, I said, last night was Samhain, and, or one of the 8 Wiccan holidays, and because I had to close, I couldn't celebrate it, so today's the only time that I can celebrate it. And I know they have cross quarters, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait till the first week of November, that I may not even get that off. So I just rather take the 1st off and everything, and just do my thing. Honor my gods and give them offerings and celebrate and have fun and eat candy and watch horror movies and all that type of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do for my Samhain holiday. But yeah, so I know there's a lot of people that are pagan or Wiccan that live in the South, that they know what the heck I'm talking about, and everything. But yeah. So I'm in here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it made some form of sense. And I'll see you guys around. Bye.